What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I think when we look at the entire crypto market, a lot of people have come to me and said, hey, do you feel like you're 100% right that the crypto market is not going to pull below than or lower than its lowest lows? That was difficult to say. Of 17.7 where you see Bitcoin at, or of around 800 billion when it comes to the overall market cap. And my answer is that I probably have more of like a 70-30 split where I feel like it has already hit its lows versus going lower. And a lot of people believe that we're going to see a further recession. We might see a further recession, when it comes to businesses that are involved in things, but I feel like majority of the damage that was done by institutions and by people reacting to those institutions and by institutions reacting to those institutions it has been done, right? It has been, put forth, right? All of the selling has been established, and hopefully we can see this do nothing but either consolidate and then increase off of a bull run when it eventually hits, right? So in my opinion, I feel as though the market already hit its bottom. And you may clown me and say, hey, you don't know anything. I mean, I don't know everything about, cryptocurrency. I've literally been invested for like a year and a half, a year and 3/4. I've been invested for a short period of time in the crypto market. I've been investing in the stock market. I understand the stock market always has room to drop. But the crypto market, it seems as though once it hits a certain low, depending on the amount of investors, the amount of traction, the amount of belief at lower lows, it seems as though it just takes a turn, right? It starts to consolidate and then takes a turn and jumps at the most unexpected moments, right? So before we get started in this, I'm going to go through the markets today, show you where Bitcoin is and show you where things are. Make sure you guys hit the like button, also hit the subscribe button for more videos like this one, and make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel quite a bit. Now, I've been thinking about this for a little bit because I've created multiple videos to where some people have come to me and said, hey, I think you're right. I think you're right by saying the low was 17.7 for Bitcoin. I think you're right by saying the low already was hit and it's not going to go lower than, 18,000. And I'm not saying that it physically will never get to that point, right? You always have to understand that there's a risk that anything could pull back lower than where we were seeing it, and anybody can pull out of everything, right? We've seen banks to where people pull all of their money out. You would think no bank can crash. You would think Coinbase wouldn't go bankrupt. You would think Voyager wouldn't go bankrupt. You would think, sorry for laughing about that, anybody's money that was involved in Voyager, obviously that's a difficult situation. But you would think that so many things are like set in stone as being there forever, right? That Amazon would never not be there, that Tesla would never not be there, Google would never not be there, but anything could physically happen, and I understand that completely. But when I look at the market today and I look at all the consolidation that has happened, that's where I start to think otherwise than, all these other businesses and news articles and everybody that's coming out and saying the crash can get worse. Definitely can, but I don't think it will, right? So Bitcoin is currently at $20,293.89. It's down 1.3% today, and this is based off of a normal cutoff from where we saw it at sort of its lows yesterday at 4 o'clock or 4:30 to where it is now at 4 o'clock or 4:30, right? So coin market cap is a different way of looking at things. It's not a simple cutoff to where it was 8 o'clock and then the whole day gets based off that 8 o'clock price point. No, it's like if it's 4 o'clock, it goes from 4 o'clock today to 4 o'clock tomorrow. If it's 5 o'clock, it goes from 5 o'clock today to 5 o'clock tomorrow. And that's that's the way that it looks. So if we look at the overview, we can see that it was at a high point at that point, and we could see that it was at a low point yesterday of 19,800. So once it gets to a point of like 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, we're going to see that it looks like it's up on coin market cap, and that's just the way that it functions. So basically I like to look at the price and see if it's above or below 20,000, or in other cases above or below 21,000. And currently it's above 20,000. It's past that $19,000 mark. It's really consolidating and finding a smaller and smaller form of consolidation as it was, really pushing up and down above to 21, 22, all the way down to 18, all the way up to 21, all the way down to 17, all the way up to 21 again, and then down to 19, up to 21, down to 19.5, up to 20. You get it, right? It starts to level out a little bit, and you start to see this with a clear picture of consolidation. So that's why I believe we're going to see this continue with that consolidation. Now, when we look at history for cryptocurrency, we understand that all history for cryptocurrency, we've seen increases to where it jumped up and then have come back down and fell 90%. We've seen it increase all the way up and it's come back down and fell 80%. We've seen it increase all the way up and then it's fallen back down and fell down to like 50% or so, right? Down to these low levels of about 30,000, right? It fell down from 60,000 or 64,000 down to 30,000. So a little bit over 50%, maybe 55%. Increased all the way back up to 69 and now has decreased down 70%. So we've seen massive pullbacks, but I don't expect it. I really don't expect it to go any lower here. I see this as a level of 19 as being a hard level of, resistance and support. And right now labeled as a way of support. So do I think that it has a possible chance to go that low? Yes, I still have a 30% chance where I believe that this could still fall down. And I'm taking that chance by continuing to invest in at some of these lows. And if other people believe the same, it doesn't matter. Most of the institutional investments and big money investments have already pulled out of their investments here. So now we're left with a lot of retail traders and whales that want to get in at the bottom for quick returns. So we're not seeing massive amounts that are from institutional investors and huge money retailers or whatever, right? We're not seeing money that's coming from the bigger investors, the people that can invest hundreds of millions of dollars into the crypto market. We're seeing more people that are laid back, pulled out probably 80% of their crypto investment, left 20% in there. They're not really making moves with that 20%. They're going to take the 80% and see if it goes a little bit lower, and they're going to try and invest at whatever lows they have. But the point is that they're going to start to invest at certain points whenever the businesses kind of start to get back to normal. And it's going to be difficult to see where a ton of businesses get back to normal because of the recession, right? So that's why I believe there's going to be a ton of consolidation at these lower levels, and you'll see more of a straight line, whether it's like this, you'll see a straight line for a number of months, or it's something like this to where you'll see maybe a little dip, right? And it's not going to be a little dip down to lower than the area that it was at, but a little dip, but you'll see major consolidation or majority of consolidation, right? So in my opinion, where we stand is in a good spot. And I've been investing in things. Too bad I don't really have too much money to invest right now, but I have been investing in anything that I could find at some of these lower levels. But again, if we look at the entire market, they're all functioning or all flowing in the same direction, same vicinity, right? You could see Ethereum is down about 0.5%. You could see not USD. You could see BNB is actually up 2%. XRP is up slightly. Cardano's down slightly. You're going to see Solana that's up slightly. You're also going to see that Dogecoin is down slightly. I have a crying child upstairs, so I'm going to go check what she's doing. So anyways, make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, if you guys want to check out some of the links down below, definitely check out some of those links. My overall opinion is that we've already hit our bottom, and I'm going to go out on a limb and say that, but there still is a 30% chance that this could continue to fall. But I feel like we're in consolidation phase and we're going to stay here for a little bit. But I will catch you guys in the next video.